Hi, welcome. I'm Marta, and today is another Yoga Sculpt short. This class will be about 30 minutes long, and we're going to do what I call a Sun B sculpting section. So we're going to warm up with a Sun B without the weights, and then we'll add the weights and add the combination exercises. If you're interested in becoming certified in Alignment Yoga Sculpt, check out the link in the description, and there's an information page you can check out and learn how to teach sculpt. All right, so to get started, we're going to start doing some Sun A's to get a little bit warm in the body. So we'll start in tabletop before we start the Sun A's. So get a little bit of spinal movement, bring your knees together, your hands wide, find a little bit of movement side to side, back towards your hips, tucking your toes under, giving your toes a little bit of a stretch, so kind of organic. A little bit of movement. And then come back into that tabletop shape. Now we'll stack the joints. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. As you inhale, drop your belly, open your heart. As you exhale, round and tuck. Inhale as you open up. Exhale to tuck and round. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. From here, let's stretch the toes and the wrists. So tuck your toes under, flip your fingertips towards you. You can rock back and forth, kind of go around in a circle around the wrists. And stretching the wrists, a little dynamic movement, and then we'll come to a static stretch. Pressing into your toes. Then bend your elbows, get your fingers. And then roll it out, one wrist at a time. You can open and close your fingers, maybe sit on your heels for a moment. Do some lotus poses if you put the backs of your hands together, thumbs together, open and close. And then come off your toes and roll those out. So let's come into downward facing dog. Spread your fingers, trying to get that L shape between the thumb and index finger, and pedal it out. Don't worry about getting your heels to the mat. Worry about lengthening from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Again, warming up this posture. Step to the top of your space. Bring your feet a little wider than your hips. Let's move into ragdoll. Bending your knees, let your head fall heavy. And move the hips side to side. Maybe grab opposite elbows, but just let your head fall heavy. No tension in your eyes and your jaw. Maybe swing from side to side. A little bit of movement. Let your hands fall to the mat. Bring your toes to touch. Bring your fingertips to your shins. Lengthen, inhale. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Sweep the arms up over. A little bit of a heart opener here. Exhale. Inhale up. This time drop your right hand to the side. Lift and open to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Drop your head and neck. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, plant your hands, step back to high plank. Protracting the shoulder blades, pulling up through the kneecaps. Hinge forward, chaturanga, or you can come all the way to the mat. Flip over the toes, up dog, or with the thigh bones down, you can stay in cobra pose or stay down in cobra. Right. Hips high, downward facing dog. Couple breaths here, relax your neck, broaden your collarbone, send your tailbone high. Inhale, bend the knees, step or float if you feel like it, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Open up your heart, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold. Halfway lift. High plank. You can be up on the toes like I am, or bring your knees down. Chaturanga, or all the way to the mat. Cobra or up dog. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna move on just to our Sun B without the weights. Inhale the right leg high. Hug your knee into your nose. Step the foot on the inside of your right thumb. From here, we're gonna come to pyramid. So if you have blocks are a good idea. You're gonna step the left foot in slightly, turn it to a 45-degree angle, and turn your hips square. So you know they're square if you can place your hand on your back and it's nice and flat. From here, lift your chest. And on your exhale, fold forward. So you're folding over, hinging over the right hip crease. And as you'll notice, there's a little micro bend in my right knee. Make sure that you have that there. So you're not hyperextending your knee, your right knee. Couple of breaths, you can flow with them. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you fold. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you fold. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. From here, step it back. I'm going to move my blocks out of the way, but you can always use your blocks. Left hand down, right hand high. Let's do some back strokes. Hold the right arm high. Bring the left knee down, reach the back wall. Then maybe you can grab the pinky side of your left foot to open up. Releasing, come back to twisted low lunge. Set your right hand on the outside of your right foot or on a block. Spin the left heel parallel to the back of your mat and bring your left arm high. So it's a variation of extended side. As you inhale, go past warrior two into reverse warrior. Lengthen the right side of your body. Inhale. This time extended side, but the hand on the inside and the left arm over your ear. And circle through the left shoulder a couple times. So you're coming forward. So instead of backstroke, you're doing more of a freestyle. And then hold the left arm over your ear. We're going to inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale to extended side. Inhale to star. So straightening both legs, turning the toes out, bringing the hands to heart sink. Drawing your knees back, bring your hands to your thighs. As you inhale, open your heart. As you exhale, dip left shoulder, gaze over the right. Inhale back to center, drop your right, gaze over the left. Inhale back to center, hands to heart, shoulders, ears, hips in line. Pull the knees towards the back of your space. Lower, lower, lower. And when you can't lower anymore, bring your hands to the mat, turn your toes parallel, wide leg forward fold. You can stay there with your hands down and maybe grab the outsides of your feet, find a little more space. Let the head fall heavy. Walk the hands back under your shoulders, one hand at a time to your hips. Rise up, and then have you turn the toes out again. Inhale to star. This time we're going to come to warrior two to the back of your mat. Heel to heel, so your right foot now is parallel to it was the top of your mat. Left toes forward. Straighten the left leg. As you inhale, reach. As you exhale, triangle pose. So hand on your shin or the floor or a block. So to rebend the left knee, reverse triangle. As you exhale, windmill down. High plank, toes or knees, chaturanga, all the way down, cobra or up dog to downward facing dog. And we'll come back on the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Knee to nose, step it through. Knee is directly over your ankle. Again, always use blocks when the floor seems far away. Right hand down. It's going to stay right underneath my shoulder. Your wrist is. Left hand high, backstroke. And then holding the arms at 12 and 6 o'clock, drop the right knee, reach the back wall. Now stay there or grab the pinky sides of your left foot. As you pull your heel towards you, twist. Release, come back to that twisted low lunge, and we go to the extended side angle variation. Left hand on the outside of your left foot or on a block, spin the right heel flat, right arm high. Really rooting down through your left foot, go past warrior two, reverse. Inhale. Extended side angle, this time the hands on the inside, right arms over the ear, but we'll do the shoulder circles in the other direction, so like you're doing freestyle. And then hold that right arm over your ear. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended. Arm over ear. Reach to the right fingertips, turn the toes out, bring the hands to your heart. Keep lowering this time. Hands to the floor. We're back in that wide leg forward fold. Maybe grab the outsides of your feet. From here, bring the hands under your shoulders. We're just going to walk it to the back again. Come into pyramid pose. Lift through your chest and fold. Again, this side, you're going to bring that left hip bone back, right hip bone forward. You can always put blocks underneath your hands here. Little micro bend in the left hand. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you fold. Lift your chest, slight bend in the knee. Let's walk it back around, wide leg forward fold. This time walk your hands out like they're going to down dog. Come up to your tippy toes, inhale. Exhale, heels to the mat. Press the chest through the gateway of your shoulders. Walk it back, halfway lift. Let's come around to the top of the mat. Step the feet together, come up mountain pose. Hands to heart. All right. All right, so now we're going to come into our Sun Sculpt and adding the weights. So I have a 5-pound and 3-pound weights, and I'm going to have an opportunity to double them up in certain combination exercises. So that Sun we just did, we're going to be doing a few of those poses, not all of them, but we're going to be doing a few and adding the weights for the combination. All right, we're going to go through a Vinyasa before we start. So again, the weights are set up at the top of your mat. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, open your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant the hands. Jump or step. High plank. Toes or knees. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale the right leg high. Bring it all the way through to low lunge. Now we're going to set the feet in that pyramid position, right? I'm going to just use my 5 pounds here. So as you rise, go ahead and rise all the way up. From here, the hips are square. You're going to have a slight bend in the right knee, hinge forward. We're going to tap the weights and come into reverse flies. You're going to exhale as you lift, inhale to lower. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep that navel moving to the spine. Last 2, and last 1. Bending your knee, I'm going to grab my 3 pounds. Come into your warrior 2. From here, with the numbers up, palms facing forward. Nice warrior 2 stance. So my shoulders and hips are facing you, and your shoulders and hips are facing me. Big circles forward. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your arms up if you can. Tee them out. Now we're going to add the leg. Bring the elbows and the hands to touch. Inhale, exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. In 5, we're going to go right into pull downs. Hang in there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go up and down. 10, 9. I'm going to give the arms a break in a second. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come into that goddess position. Feel the burn in your shoulders. You can rest your weights on your hips for this for a moment. And we're just gonna pulse. Just pulse. Keep the shoulders over your hips here. For the option, you can alternate onto toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, straighten the legs. You're gonna bring the weights to your heart center. We're gonna lunge right, then bring it back to this position, lunge left. So as you lunge right, the weights are gonna frame your right foot. Bring it back up. Left, back up. Inhale. So the inhale is as you reach, the exhale. Now if this bugs your knees, just shorten the depth, right? Don't go as low. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm going to set the weights at the back of my mat. I'm going to grab my 5s. We're going to come to warrior 2, but facing the back of your mat. Bring the weights to your heart. We're going to move into skandasana here. So from warrior 2, bend your right knee, come onto your left heel. Then sweep the arms up and out into a nice controlled warrior 2. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands to your heart again. Extended side, arms become at 12 and 6 o'clock, and then use your obliques to come up. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, make sure you're not swinging, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last exercise. I'm gonna bring 10 pounds in my right hand. Hold the stance, but either your elbow to your thigh or you can extend the arm out. But you're gonna turn, lower, and roll it back. Lower and roll it back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your weights back at the top of the mat. Let's step to the top. Fold forward. Inhale to mountain. Hands to heart. I'm going to reset. Do the left side, coming back around. Inhale, mountain. Open your heart. Inhale, mountain. Uttanasana, fold. Halfway lift. High plank. Toes or knees. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Couple breaths here, reset. Inhale the left leg high, through to low lunge. And we're gonna come into that pyramid straight shape. Right foot's at a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna use my 5s. Come up to stand first. Square up your hips to the back of your mat. Slight bend in the left knee, hinge forward. All right, bring the weights together, bring them up. Slow and controlled, your neck is long. I just call this the Pez dispenser. Don't do this. Keep your neck long. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm gonna grab my 3s, coming into warrior 2. All right, palms face forward, big circles, one direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tee it out. All right, add the legs. Close. Make sure your elbows are touching, right? Neck is out of it. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. We're going right to those pull downs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Up and down. 10. Shoulders are burning. 9, 8. We're going to give you a break in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, got to squat. Weights to your hips. And just let the blood come down from those shoulders. Little pulses. Little pulses. All right, just 10 more. Changing the focus a little bit more to lower body for a moment. And then we'll combo it with the lunges. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs. Okay. You can bring them in a little bit if they're too wide, but start with the weights to your heart. You're going to lunge right, bring it back to center, left, back to center. 10, 9. Nice, slow and controlled movements. We're not swinging. We're sort of we're not letting gravity do all the work either. So as you lower down, it's with control. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's come to Warrior 2 to the front of your mat. Bring the hands to your heart and come to Skandasana. So you're gonna bend the left knee, come onto the right heel, then a nice circle, back to Warrior 2, palms forward. Inhale and exhale. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, from here, you're still in that Warrior 2 stance. Make sure you're keeping that left knee bent, right? Hands to heart, extended side angle. Left arm high, use the obliques to come up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so you can I'm gonna grab my 10 pound, so my arms are even here. Right elbow down or hand extended. Bring it to your foot, row it. Right, use your obliques here, navel to spine. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's set the weights out of the way. Come around, step back to plank. Bring your knees down, toes to touch. If you have blocks, we can do the reverse namaste. But bring your knees wide, toes to touch. You're gonna set your blocks so you can put your head between them. This is a nice tricep stretch. Upper back stretch, bring the arms forward, hips, lower back, palms touch. Extend your arms forward. Move the blocks out of the way. You can do that, of course, without them. We're just going to come to half pigeon. So come back to down dog. Right knee to right wrist. You're going to drop the shin at a diagonal and extend the left leg back. Making sure that your hips are square. If you've got a lot of space between your right hip and the floor, you can put a block or a blanket. Just make sure the hips are square. Come forward, maybe the elbows, maybe the forehead, whatever works. Spend about 5 breaths on this side. From here, press it up to your hands. Do a little bit of heart opener. Tuck your left toes, and then come back into your downward facing dog. And we'll do the other side. Left leg high, left knee, left wrist, shins at a diagonal, right leg extended. Check your hips are square. Come into your sleeping pigeon. Two more breaths. All right, let's come back, set the hands, step back to down dog. Thanks so much for practicing this Yoga Sculpt short. And again, if you're interested in Yoga Sculpt teacher training, check out the link in the description. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Namaste.